Aliens, extraterrestrials. This is my video on what I believe extraterrestrials are. And it has a lot to do with them being spiritual beings. Okay. So there was this thing that happened in the 90s in Zimbabwe. It is researched and documented in a film called The Phenomenon. Okay. So basically what happened is it was a school day. There were these teachers and students in school, and a UFO landing happened. They came out of the school, and the aliens came out of their UFOs. And in this documentary, these kids are grown up. They're like in their 20s, they're adults. And they explained what the aliens telepathically communicated to them. And the message they all received was, do not focus on the advancement of technology. Focus on connecting with one another. Now, they didn't say this verbally. They said it telepathically. And when these kids report it and share the experience in their adult years, they all say the same thing. And it was all a very spiritual experience to them. It was very divine, right? So I believe aliens are benevolent. I believe they have our best intentions in mind. I don't think aliens in any way are trying to mess us up. This just shows their support. And I think they are concerned with the advancement of technology and with the dangers that do come with it. Hence why we've been seeing so many UFO sightings as of recently. And why the government is beginning to open up about this stuff. So what are aliens? What are they? Well, being able to travel as fast as they can and go light years and stuff like that, aliens are able to access different dimensions. And so there's a theory that I've found that makes a lot of sense to me and even makes sense to people who are Christian and believe in the Bible. And it's this theory that aliens are actually angels. They're Nephilim. Okay. You see, God exists in a dimension unaffected by time. Okay. Aliens can also access this dimension. With the Nephilim theory, Nephilim, angels, are from the same dimension that God's in. Whatever that place is, unaffected by time, and they can come here and they visit us and they take a specific form. Now, there's a lot of other scriptures and theories I could get into with that. I think Ancient Aliens even did something on this, but if you're interested in the Nephilim thing, go ahead and check that out. What are aliens physically, though? What are they physically? They are a further evolved version of us. See, we're in between monkeys and aliens. Okay. A lot of what happens, a lot of why there's still war and why there's still conflict and still these battle of egos and trying to dominate and one up everybody else and take resources and not coming together as one. This tribalism that still exists is our animalistic tendencies. And a lot of it is rooted to an animalistic instinctual desire, sex. And so the difference between us and aliens is you see them, they don't have hair, right? They got big bug eyes, little hands. They're pushing buttons and stuff like that. They're not doing brute force stuff. They're looking at screens and stuff like that. That's where we're headed, right? We've been looking at a lot of screens. They're used to the dark with their eyes. But if you notice, the way a generic alien is outlined, just a gray little thingy, they don't have a specified sex. Have you noticed this? And your general idea of what an alien is, a little green or gray thing with bug eyes, there isn't a male or female version, right? And so with the Nephilim theory and with evolution, overcoming our ego tendencies, overcoming our sexual desires, our selfish desires, and having the whole of humanity, having the consideration of others be a priority, loving and serving a group rather than serving ourselves, is how we advance as a human race. When science and technology isn't a competition or a battle between nations, and we could come together, we're going to jump leaps and bounds even faster and further than we have been. And so that's why aliens don't have genitals, really. It's because we further evolve to get away from that stuff that isn't necessarily serving our progression, our evolution as a human race. And so that's where we're headed, man. Aliens are bipedal, standing up. They kind of look like us, but a little funky, right? We're erect. Our brains got much larger than our other ancestors on the animal kingdom family tree. You know what I'm saying? So the natural progression of things is that we're headed towards aliens. And so this is my crash course, my brief explanation on what I think aliens are. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.